Have you ever met someone who just seems to get under your skin? I bet you have, because we all have. We all experience those moments when we clash with others. But here's a question for you. When this happens, do you point fingers or do you see it as a chance for personal growth? Remember, life is a reflection of your thoughts, and how you perceive these interactions can shape your personal journey. It makes a difference to whether you're happy or feel like crap. It's easy to fall into the trap of blame and finger pointing. We often feel guilty about judging others, fearing it reflects poorly on us. But does it really? Life is a reflection of your thoughts and your emotions, and how you perceive these interactions can shape your personal growth journey. Throughout my life, I've clashed with many people. Being outspoken, it's almost inevitable. Recently, I had to work with someone who was particularly challenging. This person was condescending, controlling, and manipulative. Nice guy, right? Yet, I seemed to be the only one who noticed. Interestingly, I don't think he liked me either. I can't say what words he'd used to describe me, but it doesn't matter. His opinion is irrelevant. As the saying goes, what somebody thinks about you is none of your business. Initially, I labelled this person as a bully. But was he like that with everyone? If so, why didn't others notice? Well, this is where the magic of the universe comes into play. Life is a reflection of your thoughts and emotions, and these behaviours were specifically designed for me to notice how I was feeling due to the thoughts festering in my mind. You see, life is either happening to you or for you. You get to choose. If life is happening to you, you feel helpless and become a victim of your environment. But if life is happening for you, there's something tailor-made in that for your growth. And even though life is a reflection of your thoughts and emotions, it's still empowering. When we feel life is happening to us, we tend to box people into categories. They're a bully or controlling because it's easy to justify our feelings that way. But it's not about the traits themselves. It's about how we feel when we judge them, because life is a reflection of our thoughts and feelings, not theirs. And that can be tricky sometimes. We have a tendency to think that the reflection is obvious. In fact, people have fought against these reflections, vehemently defending their judgments. They feel it's a them, not me situation. For instance, when someone is controlling, I push back. Others might run and hide, but I stand up to bullies. How do I feel about someone condescending and gaslighting? Well, I feel they're a bully. However, the reflection isn't necessarily that I'm a bully. It's how I feel about that person that's my reflection. Although life is a reflection of your thoughts and feelings, it's not about noticing someone is controlling and assuming you are too. It's about how you respond to that behaviour. That's the true reflection of you. So, if you judge someone as cruel and as a result of that feel unloved, that feeling of being unloved is your reflection. That's what you need to work with, feeling unloved. I've noticed that when I push back, I stop making rational or intuitive decisions, and I feel disappointed because it shows me that I react instead of responding. It's a clear sign that I've fallen into the trap of thinking that life is happening to me rather than for me. But my reflection is disappointment. When life is a reflection of my thoughts and emotions, the universe asks me two questions. When I make a judgment, how does it make me feel? And am I ready to own the feeling as the reflection? The universe is on your side. Your soul is always guiding you with your soul's blueprint. It's just your agenda that's changed. The universe is about reflection and expansion, while my agenda at the time was more about being right. When this happens, it's time to realign with your soul's blueprint. Once I've found my reflection, the universe asks me if I'm okay about that. And my answer is a resounding no, because I want to respond differently. I don't want to feel disappointed. I want to be noble and patient and understanding. I don't want to be disappointed with life. But I also know that just acknowledging the reflection is an opportunity to become better than I was before. And when I fail miserably, as we all do at times, the universe always delivers opportunities to expand beyond where I was yesterday. It's not about comparing yourself to others, but about expanding along your soul path with others. People are important in our lives, not just because they make us feel good. It's actually those you despise who press your buttons that have the potential to help you grow much faster. The reflection they provide shows you the direction of your growth path. It's a golden ticket to divine nature. All of your reflections are opportunities like shiny gems hidden deep in the dirt. They're opportunities most people miss. It's easy to blame others for behaviour you don't agree with, palming it off as their problem. But blame comes from naivety of not recognising this unique opportunity tailor-made for you to discover that shiny gem. So how do you respond when you're angry, upset or disappointed? Understanding that there's something for you in every situation is the key to spiritual growth, and it's the path to happiness. Your soul is always calling you toward your soul's blueprint. When you're ready, ask for a way to see things that make you feel better, that guide you towards that better you, that better version of yourself. My mantra is, I must be wrong because it doesn't feel good, so show me another way. Then allow yourself to be shown. I'm not claiming to be an expert at this, but I practice awareness constantly. I'm not naive, so I'm not afraid to call myself out for thinking it's someone else's issue. As A Course in Miracles says, if you think you're right and someone else is wrong, then you're wrong. That's when I look for a different perspective, because I know that life is a reflection of my thoughts and feelings. I want to align with my soul, and if I'm feeling lousy, that's my indicator that I'm not doing that. When I act without taking responsibility for my thoughts and feelings by blaming others, it's madness. I'm giving away a wonderful opportunity. Nobody can make you feel anything. Your life is a reflection of your thoughts and emotions, not somebody else's. That's why there's always a choice, and I get disappointed if I allow someone else to determine my thoughts, emotions, or moods, because that affects how my future unfolds. You see, just like you, I'm the creator of my reality. And if I let someone else influence my mood, I'm handing my power over to someone I don't even like. It sounds absurd when you say it out loud, but it's true, and it happens all the time. My personal power is mine, and handing it over by blaming others is not okay with me. So I ask you, is handing your power over to someone you don't like okay with you? If it's not, and it shouldn't be, decide that life is working for you, not to you. When you understand that life is a reflection of your thoughts, you automatically reclaim your power and put it back in your court. Please like, subscribe and share with somebody who needs to understand their reflections to take back their power. Until next time, keep shining your light and embracing your soul journey.